That embarrassing foot odor that won't go away. It's not what you think. Most people blame sweat, but there's something more dangerous happening inside your shoes right now. My name is Dr. Andrew Schneider. I'm a podiatrist in Houston, Texas. After treating thousands of patients with persistent foot odor, I've discovered that 80% of them were missing the real cause completely. What's even more concerning is that the hidden problem can lead to serious foot infections if left untreated. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what's causing your stubborn foot odor and why most treatments fail, and the simple solution that most doctors never mention. Most people think excessive sweating causes foot odor, but that's only part of the story. Your feet contain more sweat glands per square inch than any other part of your body, about 250,000 glands per foot. However, sweat itself is actually odorless. The real culprit? Bacteria that thrive in the dark, moist environment of your shoes. These bacteria break down your sweat, creating that distinctive cheese-like smell. But here's what most people don't realize. Different type of bacteria create different odors. That vinegar smell, that's a specific type of bacteria that can indicate a more serious problem developing. Think of your shoes like a greenhouse for bacteria. Every time you wear them, you're creating the perfect environment for these microscopic organisms to multiply. The warmer and more humid it gets, the faster they reproduce. Within just one day, a single bacterium can multiply into millions. The most concerning part? Some of these bacteria aren't just causing odor, they're actually damaging your skin. When certain bacteria populations grow out of control, they can lead to infections, athlete's foot, and even more serious conditions that require medical treatment. Here's something that might surprise you. The types of socks that you wear can actually make your odor problems worse. Those cotton socks you think are helping, they could be part of the problem. Cotton holds moisture against your skin, creating the perfect breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. Many of my patients come in frustrated because they've tried every over-the-counter product without success. The reason these treatments often fail is they're only addressing the symptom, the smell, rather than the underlying cause. It's like spraying air freshener in a room with a garbage problem. You might mask the smell temporarily, but it's going to come right back. The temperature of your feet plays a crucial role in odor development. When your feet get too warm, they produce more sweat, creating more food for bacteria. It's not just about how much you sweat, it's about how long that moisture stays trapped against your skin. Here's the shocking fact. The average person's feet produce about a cup of sweat every day. Now imagine all that moisture trapped inside your shoes. This creates what I call the bacterial feeding frenzy. Conditions so perfect for bacterial growth that no amount of deodorant spray can keep up. Another misconception is that antibacterial soap alone will solve the problem. While good hygiene is important, simply washing your feet isn't enough if you're putting them right back in the contaminated shoes. Those shoes you've been wearing, they're likely harboring millions of bacteria, just waiting to recolonize your freshly washed feet. The material of your shoes matters more than you think. Synthetic materials trap heat and moisture, while natural materials, like leather, allow your feet to breathe. But even the best shoes can become bacterial breeding grounds, if not cared for properly. Many people make the mistake of wearing the same shoes every day. This doesn't give them time to dry out completely between uses. Even if they feel dry on the surface, the inside of your shoes can remain damp for hours, continuing to harbor and grow bacteria. The pH balance of your feet also affects odor production. Certain soaps and products can disrupt this natural balance, actually making the problem worse. It's why some people notice their foot odor gets worse after trying harsh antibacterial products. Now for the solution. It requires a three-prong approach. First, we need to reduce the bacterial population. Second, we need to create an environment where the bacteria can thrive. And third, we need to maintain these conditions to prevent the problem from returning. Starting with bacteria reduction. Using an antibacterial foot wash is just the beginning. The key is to focus on areas where bacteria concentrate, between your toes, under your toenails, and in any creases of your skin. Pay special attention to those areas when washing and drying your feet. For your shoes, An ultraviolet shoe sanitizer can be effective at killing bacteria. These devices use ultraviolet light to destroy bacterial DNA, effectively sterilizing your shoes. However, this only works if combined with proper shoe rotation and care. Creating an inhospitable environment for bacteria involves managing moisture. Moisture-wicking socks made from synthetic materials or wool blends work better than cotton. Change your socks at least once during the day if your feet tend to sweat heavily. Your choice of shoes make a huge difference. Look for shoes with breathable uppers and removable insoles. This allows you to clean or replace the insoles regularly, removing a major source of bacterial growth. A rotation system for your shoes is essential. Ideally, you should have at least 3 pairs of shoes that you rotate through. This gives each a minimum of 24 hours to dry completely between uses. Remember, even slightly damp shoes can harbor bacteria. Antiperspirant foot sprays can help reduce sweating, but timing is crucial. Apply them to clean, dry feet before bed. This allows the active ingredients to form plugs in your sweat glands while you sleep, reducing perspiration the next day. For severe cases, prescription-strength antiperspirants might be necessary. These contain higher concentrations of active ingredients and can significantly reduce foot sweating. However, they should only be used under medical supervision. Some people develop foot odor because of an underlying medical condition. If you've tried these solutions but still struggle with persistent foot odor, it's important to get evaluated by your podiatrist. We can determine if there's a more serious condition that needs to be addressed. Prevention is always better than cure. Regular inspection of your feet for any sign of infection, proper nail care, and immediate attention to any skin changes can prevent many foot odor-causing conditions from developing. If you're experiencing persistent foot odor, don't wait to get help. This isn't just about embarrassment. It could be a sign of a more serious condition developing. Schedule an appointment with a podiatrist to get properly evaluated and a personalized treatment plan. Remember, foot odor isn't something you have to live with. With the right approach and consistent care, you can eliminate this problem and prevent it from coming back. Don't let embarrassing foot odor hold you back from living your best life. If this information helped you understand the real cause of foot odor, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share it with anyone you know who might be struggling with this issue, and you might help them solve a problem they've been too embarrassed to talk about. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.